Right, so
That's what I thought.
we're going to do our number ones now. So we're going to go down each person in turn, and when just before they give their number one, everybody is going to give their guess on what they thought their number one would be. So, okay, go ahead. What do you think?
I think I messed yours up, but because I thought, I'm a bit worried now because I thought Blood Rage would be on your list. It's not been on there yet, so I'm a bit sad because I've got a feeling that might be coming. And I went Keyforge because I know you're really into Keyforge at the moment. I went Keyforge.
I mean, hold on. If John's got Keyforge on, and he's broken the rule, that's a card draft. That's not a. He's not even got a board.
Yeah, but how many times has he broke the rules so far? It's John, isn't it?
I feel like I want to say my number 5 is Horus Heresy. Number 4 is Warhammer Fantasy Battle.
So I'll stick with it.
Was a board
I'll
game.
stick with it because why not? I'd say Keyforge, but I think I'm wrong now.
I knew that you would break the rules, so I said Keyforge.
I'm hoping you didn't break the rules, and I went with Gloomhaven.
Oh, interesting. Well, let me take you
Forge Keys
to a dark age
Oh God.
where Vikings
Oh no, it's Blood Rage.
prowled the lands of the Norse regions. I don't know. What did they do? All of these named
The
regions.
plunders thing.
They're not.
plundered.
That's the realms.
This is why John never wins this game.
Those are
Basically,
not real places in Blood Rage. Those are the mythical realms of Norse.
that's it, yeah. What he said. Basically, it's Blood Rage. Oh, yes. Eric Lang designed area control card drafting Euro hybrid
Everything
with
I
a
hate about
stonking Viking theme. So it starts with a tense draft. Do you go for the best cards or for cards so other people don't get them?
Generally go for the best cards, yeah.
Yeah. No, but this is part of what you were saying before. It's basically what you were saying before about people needing to know how the game works.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I think I taught it you and Lisa,
Yeah.
and then but I don't think I did the Loki strategy or explained the Loki strategy well enough,
Well,
because I think
we found out about
I won it by about 50 points, I think. But yeah,
That's how John wins games,
That's how
by the way.
no, but I did mention it. I'm sure I did mention it.
Yeah, at the end, did you know the way I won that?
No.
John Chicken Hawk Wilkins.
Well, basically, yeah. Everybody, when you teach it, needs to know what can happen, or the basic main strategies of the game. Otherwise, you don't have a
That's his
chance.
biggest drawback.
This is the only game I don't regret. I do regret not backing on Kickstarter because of the stuff that came with it originally. Although the new Kickstarter does have a lot of that stuff.
Why are they still on
Yeah.
Kickstarter though? This is my.
I don't know why they're on
is he on
Kickstarter, and I don't know why it's under the name of a digital.
No, yeah, it's because they launched the digital platform of the same thing. It's Blood Rage digital, but you can.
But
get
then the
stuff.
majority of the content isn't the app; it's all of the extra stuff for the
Yeah,
game. So
it's
it's a
fantastic.
bit weird. Well, it is amazing. I've backed it and everything, but I've got miniatures are amazing.
They're all right.
They're all right.
They're all right.
Well,
Amazing.
no, the monsters are. The actual sculpts of the clans.
They're all right.
are
Anybody who's ever played a Game by Games workshop, the miniatures are mediocre.
Yeah, compared to G-Dub, yeah, they're not the same level. But for a board game.
Well, we're classing Shadespire as a board game.
Well, it is. That's fine. For a board game, the majority of board games it is the higher end of.
They're all right. They're okay.
The only thing I would say is the board artwork is slightly dull.
Yes.
But then again, it doesn't detract from the game.
Yeah, you can see also by the artwork. It's a little bit like with Tyrants. You can. It's functional.
I would say the artwork is the best thing about the game.
Whoa.
And the player boards are quite.
Steve, how many times have you played it?
Once.
The one time where John
Didn't tell you how to play
you need to play it.
It's more. It's a Euro.
Properly. It really is a Euro.
I feel like I tell him the Loki strategy, but
He told me halfway through the game when the Loki strategy that very much skipped in.
I didn't know here. New players need to be aware of cards fueling the Loki strategy, or they'll run away with it.
Yeah.
For example, cards giving glory for warriors who
Release
release
from
from
Valhalla.
Valhalla. I've also put, for me, I felt that the clans could have had more asymmetric powers.
Yeah, they really don't.
They don't. They're all exactly the same.
Yeah, but the cards develop your clans. That
I know,
turns
I
it
know,
into.
So then there's no point having the different
Why have
miniatures.
different? Yeah, they're just literally different miniatures then.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Yeah, which is a nice touch.
No, I feel like if you're going to have different miniatures, different colours, some of the bear clan, some of this clan, then they should have something bearier.
You know, the bear clans, because of the big bear pelts, might have a more defence or something. You know what I mean?
Anything.
Yeah,
Like the
maybe,
serpent
maybe.
clans might be scarier to some of the other races in some way, reflect
Something,
that.
anything would be good, yeah. Asymmetrical powers are always good.
But I say there's a wonderful feel to the game. Just something that works for me.
Yeah,
so
Good choice.
yeah.
Good choice.
Right. I don't even have to tell you mine and what, because everybody's probably going to guess it. But John, what do you think mine?
Well, I thought it would be Cosmic Encounter. I was extremely disappointed that it wasn't.
Bumped off the list.
Yeah.
Number 5 was close.
Yeah,
Number 5.
surprised.
Well,
I went for Gloomhaven.
interesting.
I also went for Gloomhaven.
And
I
surprisingly,
completely forgot about Gloomhaven.
yeah, Gloomhaven. Yeah,
of course.
It's a weird one this one because I don't know whether I would enjoy Gloomhaven as much if I wasn't playing with the three. We've been playing the same campaign now with 26 games in, something like that, and I'm playing with 3 people that make the game better for me.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have got bored by now.
If you know the can you send us our games?
But yeah, I don't know if I would have got bored by now if I was playing with a different group of people, because we're all kind of working together, but we all secretly in the game hate each other. So we're not really working together. Yeah, one of us might run off and try and grab the chest while the other one's getting attacked by 3 bears, and that's fantastic. That's what makes the game even better.
My favourite
Yeah.
memory of Gloomhaven was when Adam went and got the chest and made us lose the scenario. Because
That doesn't sound like something
That sounds very Millerish to me. This is the man who in Secret Hitler, deliberately, as a liberal in Secret Hitler, failed the mission so he could get the power to shoot someone.
And
So that
I
sounds
just
very
rushed
much
into
like
a room and got backed into a corner and killed
full of
by
bears.
one
There was the time Simon was surrounded by wolves. All fantastic memories. There's good things about it. Good thing about it. A lot of the scenarios are kill everything in there, but there are different scenarios that add a different way you've got to win that particular scenario, and it can change quite.
I think
quite drastically.
I think you've probably I think you've probably hit the nail on the head, because I have played it and it would ordinarily be a game that I'd like, but I played it with different people and I found it incredibly boring. Very samey. And I play a lot of dungeon crawlers and I didn't think it was anything special at all.
Yeah, I would agree. A heavy amount of it is the people you play with, because I think, to be honest, that there isn't much variation in how you win a scenario.
Go in there,
It's
kill some stuff,
generally
throw some
9
dice,
times
these are harder.
9 times out of 10 it's kill everybody.
Yeah.
Occasionally we might have one we've got to step on it, this particular switch or something.
it's my one regret in Gloomhaven that you can't push your own people
onto traps.
into the traps or into
Into bears, yeah. No, I mean, a couple of good things about that I like is you're not at the mercy of dice. You've got a deck, you flip them, and it's either a modifier +1, -2. But once that's out, that -2, you know that you've probably got some good stuff coming.
Plus you can modify, upgrade that deck.
Exactly, yeah. So I like that, and I do think that some of the scenarios are different. There's so many different enemies in the game. They do act differently, and you've got to go in there prepared for one that's got more shield, one that gives you poison, so you've got to heal yourself, that sort of thing. Bad things, the setup takedown can take a while, and you need to have something in place for that, and also the bookkeeping.
Yeah,
you need to, and I think there's apps. There are apps for it, but the admin is massive. It can be massive. We've got it down pretty well, I would think. So in terms of bookkeeping, it's not too bad.
We're lucky now because you have taken a lot of that side of things.
Well, yeah, we've not had to worry about that. You've dealt with
This
all
is true.
of that.
Yeah, and you have to learn as well. Enemy movement is a massive thing as well.
Yeah.
Once you wrap your head around why the enemy moves somewhere and how. That it doesn't take too long, and we can just have fun at it. But yeah, for me, Gloomhaven as an experience with the guys I've played it with has given me the most fun experiences of the last year. So yeah, I'd say it's a great game.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It's definitely the people. I was always slightly disappointed with it that it didn't build up a more sort of coherent story, and I know that would be hard to do because of the sheer number of missions and everything, but it just feels like the little side missions and stuff, they're all kind of the same. We're walking along the track, someone jumps out, do we do
to
this,
me
do we
there's
do
a lot of
that?
grind, and I think it's very reminiscent of Skyrim at the board game. Essentially,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, I'm going to go in a new dungeon and kill some different undead, and I'm going to get a slightly better sword. Also, and I'm going to do that for 150.
Oh yeah, a lot of people love Skyrim.
What a great game Skyrim was.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just a lot of grind, doing the same thing over and over.
I don't know. I think what needs to happen is next time we've got somebody missing in our
I
group.
played it with you.
Oh, well.
I played it, Simon's character the way it's supposed to be played, and efficiently and killed loads of things, and it was still just like
Did you do more than 1 to 2 damage?
I killed loads of things.
Yeah,
That's
you
how
did.
I did.
That was
MVP.
good like, don't you,
I learned
Simon?
it.
Yes,
I went around and
What the
learned
2 damage?
everything.
We're doing 5 and 6. We're doing that.
Even 3 would be alright.
Yeah, doing great.
So Simon's just holding us back, really. Actually,
It is,
we could
stealing the treasure.
we could just get Steph in. We'll just
I just for me,
Do you
it's
think we
just a
should
grind. It's
kick
just a
Simon
grind.
out and draft
It's interesting.
Steph?
give us a like or subscribe.
No.
If we get 100 likes, Simon's gone.
Don't do that.
No, we're all invested.
And we're not.
Okay, my number 1.
So I guess Finker, obviously.
Thinker.
So I'm out.
I guessed Finker.
Interesting.
Oh, actually, what I did is I put in brackets a second place. So for you, Adam, I said Cosmic Encounter, brackets, then Blood Rage. For Steve, I put Finker and then Terraforming Mars.
So you're kind of having 2 guesses, even though we all said one. Okay, so yeah.
But he did
John Brickner. What did you?
I rolled the dice here a little bit, and I've gone a bit with Bruges.
Oh, no,
Oh.
I do like Bruges.
You do like a game that's named after a city, don't you? You do like a good Coimbra.
Oh, what is it?
Do like a good city-based game, don't you?
I do champion Bruges. I think it's a great Stefan Hill game. But
Is it playing 60 tonight to me?
it does play 60 and it is named after a city, and it's a Euro, and you get
It's got everything. It's got everything.
Everything
But-
possibly one.
So essentially, my number 1 game is everything that I've just said isn't. So-
Oh, really?
well, it sort of is, but it's not exactly the formula that you would think.
Okay.
It is Terraforming Mars.
Oh, okay.
And I just think that Terraforming Mars, it's the most enjoyment I get out of a game, but just purely because even if you don't win necessarily, you do get the satisfaction of building an engine, and engine building is one, apart from worker placement, which essentially is engine building really when you think about it.
Yeah, in a way. Yeah.
It's just the combination of cards, the fact that you know you need to get this to get that. It's just and like you'll be drawing cards. So it's like, what's next? Oh, I can use that tactically as well as you can, as well as strategically. And it's also, oh, can I get this first? Can I get that first before they do? So there is a little bit of take that. The Euro take that in the fact that you deny people things.
Yeah. Rather than actively.
That's my. I mean,
Passive aggression is what you're saying,
Yeah.
which is what Euros do very, very well.
I do, yeah. I don't necessarily enjoy games where you go out and attack people. That's not really my bag. But I do enjoy games where I stop you from getting something.
You can be super passive aggressive.
Because
I feel like the Harrison family could probably back that up.
Yeah.
So it's like
Even better if you don't need
You
that.
don't even need it.
I don't even need that.
You need to have it.
I'd say that for you though.
exactly. Even if I don't need it, if it's to your detriment, I will take it from you.
Yeah. That sounds fair.
But and the thing about Terraforming Mars as well is it's an amazing money sink. It's an amazing way of taking your money away from you. Because like, I own Venus, unfortunately. It's
The whole planet.
it's quite possibly the worst
It's
expansion.
your Venus.
I would say, because what it does, it actually damages Terraforming Mars.
Don't listen.
Prelude, get Prelude. Prelude is the best. Prelude's the best. Get that. Colonies, whatever. But it's like, but the base game, the Prelude, is just perfect. And I tend to see the expansions as a little bit of a money grab. And who wouldn't, because how popular the game is. I don't blame the company for doing it.
It came out at that time when everything was Mars based as well, wasn't it?
I feel that for what you pay for the expect like Venus $29.99 RRP, something like that.
It is, yeah, about 25, yeah, something like that.
For what you get in the box.
What did you tell your wife?
You don't get a lot.
You don't
get
get
a
that
massive amount,
£15.
I'm not told her anything.
Yeah.
She doesn't even know.
She don't even know you've got any games.
Doesn't even know what you're here.
He's been missing for 6 months.
Yeah.
Do you think I'm having an affair?
Anything, which is actually, it probably would be a better outcome if you knew how much money we spent on actual buying games.
But,
yeah, the amount of stuff you get in the boxes, the expansion boxes, are very much cost.
I probably spent more than reasonable amount on the game.
Yeah, but that's expansions.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Coming back to base game.
No, you don't have to.
That's for me, Terraform Mars base game. If you just had that would be enough.
It's a decent game.
Right.
It's not my favourite. It's not my top 5.
Ever since I played it with Venus, though, I do love the floating mechanic.
You like the look of floating.
Yeah.
But Prelude for me, it's not a must, but it really does add to the game.
I suppose if you just play Prelude and the core, then it will speed the game up. It will get you further along quicker than you normally would, I think.
With colonies,
now 60 to 90 minutes.
Exactly.
Or to the 60.
That's the sweet spot.
With the ways of on colonies, for me, it's like you get different things when you go into the colonies, but it almost makes it not worth investing in the colonies. It seems like a lot of money to invest for very small.
To be honest, when we played it, I kind of ignored colonies until the last sort of minute.
Well, I just used
because I just wanted to check sort all the other stuff out. Yeah.
So, but that's me done.
Sure, on Mars. Okay, what's your guesses, guys?
Right, guesses. Wow.
Can we go down? Can I go first?
Oh, yeah.
Shade Spire is what I said.
Well, obviously it's not. Because
No, it's a
I've
skirmish
followed the
game.
rules because it's a skirmish game.
We never said no to
Well, it is a skirmish game.
It's a skirmish.
You've already said
You get a
that.
free guess then in that case.
What? Wait,
Well, because no, I feel like he should.
That's true, yeah.
Because it would have been.
I'm gonna go Finker.
This is me with the
Just to get another finger around.
Just to Brentford.
Wait till I guess.
Okay. It's not.
Right, you've said mine already. Game of Thrones, I said.
Oh, good.
So,
Well, I've actually got Warhammer Underworlds, then Game of Thrones.
so
right,
two guesses again.
Wow. Two
Still
guesses
all
again.
wrong.
Well, can I
Still,
get a free
everybody's
guess?
wrong.
Can I get a free guess now?
No, because you've gone for Game of Thrones.
Underworlds.
So no. So no.
I'm still
My
Is
number
it
one
Brass?
game is It's a game by Vladek Batil,
Oh, yes.
creator of Codenames.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
This is probably the most chaotic, random game you'll ever play in your life that you guys all hate. But it's actually a lot of fun, and it's Galaxy Trucker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Should have known.
Yeah, should have got that myself. I don't know why. Should have got Gloomhaven for you as well.
Yeah.
To be
So
fair, I've actually put it in there as one of your top 5. I should have
Yeah.
guessed that.
I think it's one of those games that, with the exception of with the present company accepted, actually, I've introduced to a lot of people and they've all loved it just because. Unlike other, yes, there are a lot of components, but unlike other games, it really doesn't matter if you played it 50 times. You could still do really badly, and somebody who's played it the first time can still win because it's just pure.
You know what I
chaos.
think it is? I think it's the fact that
I think
if we're used to playing like Euro games and stuff like that, you get used to having the time to plan your turns.
You're used to optimising.
Whereas you've got to go, grab everything.
That's exactly the noise you made.
Yeah, I think this is a game that, surprisingly, I would say people who have played more games, particularly people who played more Euro games, deck builders, engine builders, will not like because you can't approach it and think, right, I'm going to do the best possible I can in this game and optimise and have the best ship because the time will run out, you won't finish your ship, and even if you have the best ship possible, it's gonna break anyway. So just got to embrace. You're just going to go with it and say, I'm going to lose. Maybe I'll get minus 50 credits this time. Maybe I'll get 100 credits. Whatever. I'm going to embrace the chaos. Laugh at my own spaceship falling apart. Laugh at your spaceship falling apart, even though it looked way better than my spaceship. Laugh at your terrible spaceship that's got like 3. That's going to die, and then it doesn't. You know, that's what it's fun about.
It's soul destroying when your ships you're doing so well through the race, and then you end up with a load of cargo and everything like that, and then something fires at you, and a whole part of your ship.
That's the best part.
With all of your cargo is
good. For everybody else, that's the best part.
That's the best part. No, even for me, when a ship, honestly, it's I always play. Obviously, I've played it enough where I don't take the in the third round. Just to sum it up, the game is split into 3 rounds. You build a different spaceship in each of the 3 rounds. When stuff falls off your spaceship, you've got to pay for it, so that comes out of the money you can make during the game. But your first, second, and if you're failing, your third ship have got like an excess on your insurance, so you only pay up to a maximum. But I play with the one without the excess, which is kind of in the shape of the starter Enterprise.
Oh yeah.
And literally, there's one point in the ship where if that goes, your ship is cut in half.
Yeah.
And that's like, I love it when that happens to me. I'm like, oh! That's fine. Which part do I choose to keep?
It's not so good if all your people were also on that part.
Oh yeah, of course.
Then
Yeah.
you're maroons then.
Yeah,
You're out of the game.
But if you're marooned, you don't have to pay the cost.
No, but you're out of the game for the rest of that round then.
Yeah, but you might be on minus money, so you might want to be out of the game. You might be like, do you know what, I'm going to lose 50 credits here, kill all my people, cool.
For me, it's I think if I was showing it to non-gamers, like I think I've used your copy and took it to a friend's house that don't really play games, that I'm interested in the games, because I think it's nice.
It's a brilliant
nice gateway, non-gamer type game, but in terms of strategy and things like that, which is kind of what I look for in a game, it's not there for
But you'll
me.
notice, my top 5 is strategy heavy and quite heavy games. And I like to have a complete, every now and then, do you want to play a game where you have to think about strategy and optimise stuff, or do you just want to go crazy? Go crazy, mate, just like see what happens.
And that's for me. I don't like that grabby bit where you're like, I panic.
Yeah.
And then half the shit falls away. Oh right, I've got two guys in a fuel tank. That's pretty much.
Which
might win you that race, well, you know.
It's a similar thing with Space Alert for me, was exactly the same.
Yeah.
Because it's that same real-time thing.
It does like it's real time, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah. Where you kind of, you get into a bit of a panic because you've got to make sure someone's put some power into the phasers so you can fire the phaser, or lasers, or what they're called. Or you're just going to get destroyed. And it just, one slight move in the wrong place and that's the whole game tanked kind of thing.
Should have guessed them.
Yeah,
I'm really disappointed on you.
Yeah, we should have guessed that. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Okay, we're going to do a quick.
Honourable mention.
Honourable. Yeah. Just
right. I'll just go quickly down here. Mine, the top of the list was Keyforge. So I put 2 new to really have an opinion. Is it cult of the new? I don't know. It's a fantastic game.
You play it all the time.
Well, I know, but yeah.
Keyforge.
Keyforge. You wake up in the middle of the night.
Keyforge, man. Yeah, it's just got a really nice feel to it. Much better to play than Magic. It's not got the same outlay that you have to pay out for it. But
how much have you spent on it, John?
About 40 quid, something like that. 50 quid.
Shirley's watching.
30 quid.
£10.50.
No, 50 quid, and that's about 8 decks. A 3D printed stuff.
8 decks cost more than £50.
How much is a deck, John?
No, because I've got a couple of them as presents.
You work for his wife.
I did just say.
I'm on your side, Shirley.
And the maths.
Yeah.
So Keyforge.
Quick, they're all the honourable mentions.
Puerto Rico, mechanically fantastic, but god awful components. Tokaido, Kalos, Ascension, Agricola, Power Grid, Mansion of Man, the 2nd edition, Tricarian, Sentinels, and the Multiverse.
Agricola instead of Caverna?
Yes, I still prefer it. I played both, still prefer Agricola.
Gosh, you're wrong. Right. My honourable mentions, dead quick, only 4 of them. Cosmic Encounter nearly made the list. New game the end of last year, Quacks of Quedlinburg is a fantastic game.
Good,
and there's an expansion coming out soon, I can't wait for that. I've got Rex as well, which is
good
really mean game.
It's horrible.
The June one, but Rex is such a good game. It's a lot of fun in 3 hours. And then the last one, which I don't know how many of you guys have played, Sidereal Confluence.
I still want to play Sidereal.
Not played it.
It's basically a game where you're just talking to each other and trading things that you've got for their things. It's just cubes, Steve. Lots of cubes. I'll give you a white cube. If you give me 3 little cubes, it's all lot of cube trading, but it's very, very good. All asymmetrical powers, very different aliens in it. But Sidereal Confluence, but I've not played enough to just get it.
Mine is Gloomhaven for the reasons you mentioned. It's such a nice, fun game to play over the last year or so. Coimbra, which is a nice game.
Named after a city.
Yeah, you can play it in 90 minutes. Quacks of Quedlinburg, winner of the Kenneth Spiel's Yard this year. Amazing, just fun game.
It's a very fun game. It's a very fun game.
Puerto Rico, I agree with you. I just enjoy playing Puerto Rico. It's a great game. And of course, Strictly the board game.
Oh, I forgot that one as well.
It's also
one of my favourites. Strictly the board game.
There's nothing more satisfying than a 10 man, to be honest with you.
Yeah, when you get that 10.
Great game.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's a quality game.
The only thing better than owning that would probably be owning
Two.
A couple of copies.
Two copies of
I
it.
think, yeah.
I'm
Just
putting
in
them
case.
side to side.
Because if you use it a lot, the components are gonna wear.
Wear and tear.
You can
So-
combine-
Buy both at the same time.
Well, yeah, you could sleeve it though.
Yeah, that's true.
You could bin it.
In like a glittery sleeve.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Wish that this is
Honourable mentions.
So my honourable mentions, I think I named a few of them before. They sort of all bagged together will be Space Crusade, Hero Quest, Advanced Space Crusade. They could have all made it in. Quaxi Quedlinburg, Cosmic Encounters, Puerto Rico.
What was that? I didn't get that one.
Puerto Rico.
Is that like Puerto Rico?
Yes, Puerto Rico.
It's Sarah next door.
And I've got Total Bag and Cockroach Poker.
Oh yeah. Nice. Not it's a bit of a party game.
It's a bit of a party game, which is why it's not on my list.
Follow the rules.
You know.
And on that bombshell,
Right, thank you for watching, everybody. Please, if you want to see more from us, please like and subscribe. I know it's irritating when people say that, but genuinely, it does help us spread the word about the club, which is what we want. We want to meet you, we want you to come here, and we want you to play games with us and enjoy our Wednesday nights.
And if you want to comment with your top 5, we'd love to see those as well. Go on.
Don't forget,
go on. Sorry.
100 likes and Simon is out.
Yes.
Check out our other playlist with Adam explaining games to gamers, and I paint miniatures apparently to an acceptable standard.
Yeah, and some Keyforge playthroughs on there, and Steve doesn't do it.
I don't know anything. But please buy Thinker.